This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and this is my review for the first season of Marvel's MODOK, which is an adult animated series done in the style of Robot Chicken with toys, and it's a really fun show, actually. I was definitely interested in the show, and waited about a week or two to see it. I thought I was going to watch it with friends, but then I decided not to, so I just watched it on my own, and finished it in about a day. And man, that was a funny show. That was pretty dark with the ending. So there aren't going to be spoilers, but the show's been out for I think half a month. So you haven't seen it yet. That's probably on you, even if you are. And you don't have access to Hulu or something, then why are you watching this video if you don't want spoilers for the show? But let's go into it. That's fun. The show is so fun. It makes fun of a lot of stuff, and shows how MODOK is trying to deal with both being like a dad, which I don't think he ever was in the comics, but I'm not that much of a Marvel comic fan. I'm way more of a DC comic fan. And of course I like DC more than Marvel, also in movies mainly, but the MCU has been, better to me than most of the DCEU has, but I still enjoy Marvel more, not Marvel DC more than Marvel, and this show was fun. It was good, but not as good as Harley Quinn. I still think Harley Quinn is a superior show to this, although this did have far darker of an ending than Harley Quinn did. And as I think about the episodes before this, the alien thing was pretty interesting. I wonder if that's what we continued on with. And I don't know about it. I'm not really sure if it's going to be, or if the next season's going to be about that really, really dark twist that I keep mentioning. Jumping over in a minute. His family was very intriguing also, and it was quite sad to see him starting to lose everything. And when you finally start to feel sorry for MODOK, he goes and does what he does in the finale, and that is let his entire family die, which his past version of himself, who traveled to the future, says is the only thing that will motivate him to be able to take over the world. And we end it with seeing a lonely MODOK over a world that fully belongs to him, that he rules. It was very sad since his family is gone and wants to get them back. And yeah, that's a way darker ending than Harley Quinn had, where Gotham was only in no man's land, which it has done before in Gotham, The Dark Knight Rises, and more. So we knew it was definitely something you could come back from, but MODOK had the entire world conquered. He's the main character, and he basically won, but still lost since he lost everything that he cared about. He wants to save his family, which is very sad, but he is a villain, and I do agree that is something that a villain would do, and they're only thinking of consequences, and a hero would never give that up, well, almost never, to be able to serve a goal, because possibly if they did have to sacrifice a loved one for the greater good, they would do it, but not for something that they personally wanted themselves. For example, in the Spider-Man game, Peter Parker allows Aunt May to die even though he could cure her, but knowing that if he cured her, he would not be able to cure the rest of the city. But if he did cure her, that would be the selfish decision, the decision MODOK would make. So it's not similar to this at all. The heroes would never make such a personal decision, and if they do, like Anakin, they would probably become a villain from it. And really, that's what I think. I think this is a good show. Those first episodes, and I think it was, I can't remember the guy's name, with the guy that was, a competitor with MODOK who was taking over his company and basically ruining it. He was fun, but I'm kind of glad he was killed off. He was a little, annoying at times, but it's really sad that his family was killed off, and I really just can't wait to see what season 2 looks like. Although I am excited for new seasons of other shows, some that I haven't finished up yet, like Sabrina and Lois, The Bad Batch, and really The Flash, even though the last storyline was pretty bad. And I'm really excited not to rant about that, even though I could have. I decided, I'm fine now. Although that last arc was pretty bad. And really, I am excited to see where this continues. And to see you in the next episode of Legends and Theories tomorrow, which will actually be 2 videos, which will be a review of both the Arrowverse for this week, the recap of that, and recap of Loki, and review of Loki. So that's going to be that. And then a really big Arkham Knight theory I have will be coming out on Thursday, which is like 35 minutes long, really 30 minutes long, and then 5 minutes of just pointing out stuff for the channel. So I decided to do this first because this is going to be a lot shorter and easier to edit together, and I'm going to have to pull up footage for that Arkham Knight video. So thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please like the video, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends, and may the force be with you.